Let me tell you what's going on right now. Ben Shapiro, who's on Fox News a lot and other places, the radio host, and also he was thrown off the Temple Mount. What? Thrown off the Temple Mount, according to reports, after visiting Hebron. Conservative pundit Ben Shapiro headed to Jerusalem, where he made the holy pilgrimage to the Temple Mount. There, he recited a Jewish prayer, according to witnesses at the scene. Of course, it's illegal for Jews to pray on the Temple Mount. In his group was another Jewish pilgrim who prostrated himself in front of the Holy of Holies, and the Waf, who act as the religious custodians of the Temple Mount site, rushed to the police, who removed the young man and detained him for questioning. The police on the Temple Mount then decided to end the group's tour and escort everyone to the Lion's Gate, cutting their tour trip on the Temple Mount short. Ben Shapiro was among the members of that group. He was kicked off the Temple Mount with the rest of them. Now, as an act of defiance, Shapiro's group began singing Hebrew songs about the building of the third temple to protest the detention of the man who had laid prostrate in prayer. The tactics seemed to work, as the police agreed to release the prisoner from detention so long as the group would just stop singing. Well, the group agreed to stop singing. The man who was detained was released from detention and allowed to leave the Temple Mount with the rest of the group. But on their way out, the Waf began with shouts of Allah Akbar at Ben Shapiro and his tour group. At that point, the group began singing again the building of the third temple. Welcome to Israel, Ben Shapiro. I'm sure he'll have a lot of material for his show. Look, I've been on the Temple Mount now 7 times. And Heidi got detained once while we were there because she wasn't wearing appropriate attire by the Waf, and I had to pay some shekels to get her a scarf to wear so that she would be appropriate. But other than that, and one time I took a cameraman with me, and he was wearing shorts below his knees, but they didn't like that, and they made him wear a skirt. Okay, that happened once back in 2015, and that was during the time of the what they call the knife intifada that was going on in Jerusalem in October of 2015. So yeah, I've seen some things up there, but most of the time it's very peaceful. It's very, everything's fine, but you never know what's going to happen. You just can't go up there and pray, whether you're a Christian or Jew. You can't carry your Bible up there. You can't take any religious symbols with you. You can't do that. So, it's just the way it is. That's what's called the status quo. But anyway, Ben Shapiro kicked off the Temple Mount. We'll continue to cover all the events that are going on. I'm going to be in Israel this weekend. We're leaving this weekend for Israel. Actually, I won't get there till I think Tuesday morning, but I'm leaving this weekend. So it's going to be a very, very great, we're going to have a great tour. And we're going to go on the Temple Mount. And we're going to get some footage for you everywhere we go. And I'm going to try to go live everywhere I can. Now, sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. And they block a lot of it, especially around certain areas, sometimes. But either way, we'll get footage. We'll be uploading. We'll be keeping you informed of what's going on. It's going to be a great tour. And so we're just looking forward to it. Hey, I'll be back, guys, later today. Now, we're doing everything old school. My live broadcast will start at 12 noon Eastern from my backup channel, which is the Paul Begley Prophecy channel on